The Middle East is a region of alliances divided between two big military powers, the United States and Iran. Now, the United States has military bases across the Middle East, and its allies include Israel, Jordan, Saudi Arabia, and many of the Gulf states. Iran, for its part, is allied with President Assad's regime in Syria, Hezbollah in Lebanon, the Houthi forces in Yemen, and elements of the Iraqi administration. Iraq also has strategic partnerships with China and Russia, and some limited ties with Qatar and Oman. 4 decades ago, Iraq invaded Iran. 500,000 people on both sides were killed, and a truce was eventually agreed in 1988. Iran retook most of its lost territory. The war triggered Iran's more expansive foreign policy that we see today, and its pursuit of nuclear weapons. And it built the reputations of some senior commanders, including Qasem Soleimani. In the 1990s and early 2000s, the US fought 2 wars against Iraq and finally captured Saddam Hussein in 2003. Ever since, US forces have been based there on Iran's border, much to the dislike of Tehran. In recent weeks, Iran has conducted big joint naval exercises with Russia and China for the first time in the Gulf of Oman. And Iran has regularly and repeatedly used its proxy forces in Yemen, Syria, and Iraq, as well as Lebanon, to attack US interests and their allies. After the storming of the US embassy in Baghdad just a few days ago, President Trump had clearly had enough. For 20 years, Major General Soleimani was the architect of Iran's foreign policy in the region. Iran will not replace him and his influence easily.